Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Oh, I was about to say I'm in a new location now. It looked like the... Oh! Oh, we've got someone... AKD buildings look like a Titanic cinder block. Okay. I do not know what was happening when I hit live. Okay. Now everything is the way that it's supposed to be. Now let me get the chat. Okay, okay. Oh, chat. There you go. Okay. What the fuck? It was really weird before. Oh, hey Sky. How you doing? Let me just pull this here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now we're cruising. Okay. So this is just gonna be a wrap-up stream for this game. I'm probably gonna finish the bosses. So mainline bosses, I stopped in front of Ebrietas. I haven't Mergo's Wetnurse I stopped before, and then Gehrman and the Moon Presence are the final bosses, and then the optional ones I didn't get were Logarius and Ebrietas. And then Lawrence is the last from the DLC. So, yeah. Do I have any... Should? Maybe? No. I'll get it. Oh, and I can pop some... Yeah. But I believe we were talking a little bit about Morgan Spurlock. RIP. RIP for sure. From what I understand, like, you can read into it, and I think there's obituaries out now, but, you can look into it. He seemed to have a really rough upbringing, which is very unfortunate, and I wish the guy was remembered, and I would hope that he's remembered more, than for Super Size Me, because Super Size Me is, like, awful, and I'm like, and it's such a blight and farce now on his reputation, because everyone knows that it was all bullshit, so it's like, it's unfortunate. Too bad I can't be here for very long. I'm gonna miss Lawrence. I could try to get him over and done with right away. Do I have any Beast Blood pellets here? Let me get some, Bold Hunter's Mark. Because I'd love to talk about Lawrence. Alright. That actually looks baller as hell. I'm keeping that. Hang on. Gascoignes. There you go. And I'll wear the shoes. Let's go with that. Okay. My... Here any minute. No worries. My friend, if you can't stay the entire... if you leave right away. Check me out on Evan Monroe Extra if you want to catch the stream. Subscribe now. Donate to the Patreon. Okay, fortify. Everything should be... Oh, yeah, and I could sell that. Or I could keep... I mean, I do want to try to do some New Game Plus here, but... Let's get... God, the shoes look so weird. I'm wearing this crow feather garb, and I've got a cauliflower head, and I've got just little shoes on. Alright. How many... Okay. I mean, alright, I don't already have some fire paper. Yeah, I don't. Get some fire paper in the store. How many? Oh, I got 25? Wow. I'll go to Logarius first, actually. That's the boss I want to fight right now. I stopped right in front of it. Go. Feel free to, yeah, like I said, check out the stream later. Thank you for coming in, just as is. Let me try to stopwatch this. Because I swear, I'm sure someone's done this before, but I'm pretty sure this is the longest walk in the game. So, let's see. Dart 1, Dart 2, Dart 3, and he's gonna miss. Or not. No! Alright. Whoa! So yeah, 90 seconds that was. That's a while for a walk. I'm all for like 30 seconds, give or take. Because I'm like, I know why you want the walk. You want a little bit of a punishment for it so you don't just load back into the exact same arena, but still, man, 90 seconds every single time. And it's not like it's simple either. That's a fairly complex area with some enemies, so... Can we first try him? I think I'm probably pretty OP right now. I don't know when you're expected to fight Logarius, but I think I'm probably past it. Though I don't have the greatest armor on right now. Just shut up and get to it. I hope we skip this cutscene. Let's appreciate this. Ooh. I didn't talk to Alfred at all, actually. I never like bringing him back here, because I really like Annalise, but... Interesting to at least talk a little bit about Alfred, because he is a very interesting NPC. Love how, like, foggy it looks with the wind coming towards him. Right. What is this angle? And the backstab. that deactivates his second phase, or at least makes it so that your bullets don't miss, which is needed here. See? Right. Oh. God, he's great. Don't want to do the 90-second walk again. Overleveled. I was overleveled for that, unfortunately. I love the backstab mechanic with the fact that you can interrupt a second phase, because usually what he does is in his second phase he'll have something that goes in the air and it makes it so that the bullets that you try to shoot at him will like deflect upwards. You'll miss. In fact, I want to do a gun-only run for this game, do a bit of a challenge run. I've done it once before, and I might actually show the account that I have with that, but one way or another, I love going for the parry windows because he's one of the bosses that you can parry in this game. But knowing that you can backstab him when he's setting up that is really invaluable, because otherwise you just have to wait basically. So that's exactly what it was. This guy was kind of like the final boss in the gun run that I did, because since one of the rules that I made was that it could only be bullets that you were shooting, I didn't use any right-handed weapons other than the Rider Palash, so it's interesting. But yeah, of the bosses that I did in the gun-only run, he was pretty invariably the hardest one. Canehurst looks so amazing. It has some of the best cutscenes in the entire game. I didn't know about this lamp for so long. It's right near Annalise.
But here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Get thee gone.
Visitor, moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Canehurst. Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of? Well, well. An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We two, the very last on this earth. We await thy return for the honor of Canehurst.
What does Cersei say? I how to do a perfect curtsy. I mastered the art of it. It is a little unfortunate how arbitrary the like covenant systems are in these games. Like you basically can bounce around between them at your own will, and doesn't feel like you're abandoning one like oath. Like what I did right there, for all intents and purposes, kind of forsaked like it went against what I did with Eileen. So it's like it's a weird thing. Holy shit. You can see the character has breath. Because we're in a cold area. There's so many details like that that just go unappreciated. You don't notice that until you start, like, looking at your character. Okay. So we got the Canehurst badge now. I don't... Let me pop some of the kin cold blood. I'm telling you, man, like something within the realm of Arcane, like if you adapted the show, that effect of just, like, you could make that look so visually stunning. I was about to say, I haven't bought any other weapons. Let's, get the Chikage. That's a go-to for me, though I don't have very good blood tinge. Might start upping that. Okay, Brietas is still a thing. Let's do Ebrietas. I'll get some, Actually, I did pop all the... Never mind. I gotta get that guy to fall. That would be so funny. Are you going to do Bloodborne stream only? Not necessarily. Oh, and first time chat. Frank's the Prankster? Something like that? I'll go with Frank. Not necessarily Frank. I might also I might switch after this because I don't have much more of this game. I'd like to do a challenge run for Bloodborne, and I'm thinking, come on, fall. Come on. Hang on, can I get it on camera? I might go back and try again and again, but it is so funny. You just sit there, it's like 3 seconds, then just plop. Right now, the games that I'm probably going to play next will be either Resident Evil 4 or Elden Ring. Do some DLC prep time. But my ambition is not just this game, though it is a large ambition because, well, get me out of here. Okay. It'd be interesting to do one where I fight her 100% fair. Because across pretty much all playthroughs, that's how I do it. I just Beast Blood Pellet up and get into the back and just wail away, and usually it's like that. I don't find the AoE dodges all that interesting, nor the regular dodges, and the most frustrating part about her is that charge. Like, Ludwig's can fairly reliably be dodged to the side, but hers, it's something about, like, all the tentacles she's got on the side when she does her charge. It's just, like, it's insane. So, but I don't know. Really good area, really good music. Never been my favorite boss, so. What level? Just regular 71? Yeah. I think they expect most people to be around 50, or 60. Well, I don't know actually. Let's maybe buy some weapons. So, just... Ah. I'll just go for Mirgo's Wet Nurse. And I don't know if that's just on my end. Almost looks... Oh, of course. I always do that. I forget. I'm sitting there and I'm like, why does it look like it's laggy to me? I'm like, maybe it has something to do with the fact that you're not looking at the game. And you're looking at the stream. Maybe that's why you're, like, dropping frames. Alright. Even in the bosses where I don't use it all that much, I still like blood bulleting. This is an interesting boss, because unfortunately it can be the final boss of the game. I don't think it works well as a final boss, but I think it's an alright boss. Yet another cutscene that I never get to appreciate. Whoa, no, not that one! God. I have never reliably known how to dodge that. What the fucking... I'm over-leveled, and she didn't do the whole thing where she makes two of herself and then, like, you know, kind of like, what's that name? Pawn of Sullivan? It's kind of like that, but at the end of the day, the strat boils down to circle around her, hit the back. It's kind of like the Cleric Beast, so... I don't know. And then, yeah, God forbid the, baby stops crying. It's a very interesting part of this level, that's for sure. Okay, let's I suppose we could go for Lawrence and then do some cleanup. And then a little bit of New Game Plus. I'm like 25 minutes in. This is going by much quicker than I would have imagined. What weapons can we get? Blades of Mercy for sure. Ah, and I can... that area would be another interesting one to try to get. Let's level up
Good
the remaining
hunter,
runes.
dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Very well, let...
Alright. What runes do I have that I could use? The blood one? Hang on, continue. I'll just keep the milkweed one. I just like the look of it. I'm good where I'm at. I guess we go for Lawrence. Is there any drip I could... Ah. I do not oft wear Maria's garb, which is a shame because it looks amazing. Okay, yeah, I'll go for the, I'll go for Lawrence, and then I'll try to... I could also try to get the sword out of the well. It is just so fucking hard to try to 2v1 the Shark Daddy boss that's in there. Alright. Let's do this. I have no clue. The fire effects slowed my gameplay down like insane when I was on the PS4 recently and doing the race with my brother. It was unreal. But should be a little better here. Ow. Get out of my way! I'm alright, actually. There you go. How did I not get hit once during all of that? That was actually really funny. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't get the... Yeah, I didn't go back. You gotta kill the real skull or whatever it is that activates the boss, so... Back to where we fought Ludwig. Oh, and I can get a Simon's Bowblade, assuming... Yeah, I think he still ends up in the... in that shack area near the orphan. I just didn't talk to him. It's fairly easy to miss him, actually. think that was why I didn't get the dialogue with the doll, by the way, after I killed the Orphan of Kos. It's really stupid, but I think that if you end the nightmare, if you like kill that little like entity that's following from it, then I don't think you get the dialogue with Gehrman and the doll, which is weird.
Oh, I can hear the bell now. The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me. Again. And again. It never ends. Please. I need you to do something. This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this hunter's nightmare. Please. Bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sin. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
My older brother just watched a really good episode of X-Men 97. Ooh. It is a very cool scene for him. You know what? Let's try for the well. I'm gonna try. Christ. This fucking area, man. Jesus. God. Everyone jokes this is like a boss, and it's like, it may as well be. It really may as well be. How the hell did she make that shot? Did you fucking see that? Going great so far. Explore a little around here too. Evan, why don't you just teleport to the... Because I don't want to, okay? I don't want to go to that lamp, go back to the dream, go back into that area, and then, like, go to another bonfire just to swipe it away. How bad is this walk? And I'm like, the answer is it's really bad and you should skip it, but I don't want to because it's frustrating, so... Alright. Cruising. We have the route, now we need the strat. We do not have the strat so far. I do not comprehend what to do after that attack. They're so frustrating because, like, they lay down onto you and then they just, like, wail away. And it's like, I would imagine you're just not supposed to use enemy lock on. Because You see, it's the same thing I was talking about with Ludwig, where you're like magnetized to the enemy. So, may as well not go for it, but not sure. Yeah, these enemies are really weird. I feel like at the end of the day, you're not really even supposed to fight them. They're just supposed to be so intimidating and difficult to fight at all that you just get scared by them. Okay, can you please do normal attacks, dude? That's more like it. Good. All right. Same problem, by the way, with any dual boss, which is exactly what's happening right now. This is a dual boss. Is it's like they're the same. They're the same. It's like, where's the synergy? It's like there is no synergy. It's just two different bosses that have no business having anything to do with each other, and that's all there is to it. Just this giant-ass pillar. That's it. These two in this room, and then there's a pillar in the room. Move around the pillar while they chase you, and then just give them a couple of hits. What you need with a dual boss is you need synergy. Everyone cites Ornstein and Smo because it's a perfect example of it. What's the simplest way with synergy between bosses? One's fat and slow, one is quick and nimble. Smo's got this giant-ass hammer, and Ornstein has a spear. He can fly around the room, he's really quick. Smo is super slow, but he hits like a tank. Great synergy. The fucking Godskin duo, not cutting it. Not cutting it. So, because both of them are Ornstein in that fight. They act like the Godskin Noble is supposed to be the Smo equivalent, but he isn't. It's like, why are these bosses like this? And it's like, it's because there's two of them. It's like, is it worth it? No. Unambiguously, no. I'm just gonna go back. I went to the wrong bonfire anyway. I'll do some weapons cleanup. I can start looking around. Alright, Lawrence. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, what the? I never noticed those guys were dead at this point, huh? Son, you got yourself a woman problem. All I know is they've been plaguing me my whole life. What's the joke? Can't live with them, can't turn them into cat food. I think Satan is a woman. Think about it. Jeffrey Donovan is one of the best parts of Fargo Season 2. Let me tell you something. It is... There are some actors that were just born to play just an evil son of a bitch, and he's one of those. He is so good in that role. You just chew him up and spit him out. Alright, everyone's favorite boss for some reason. I am sorry, lizard guy, whom I cannot pronounce your name. This boss is not for me. I'm gonna try to pay, like, closer attention to the music than I usually do, because I know people love the OST, and it's got, like, the organs and the orchestral aspect. Like, it's a lot more reserved, which I appreciate, but... Again, with the... It's not just a Cleric Beast clone, it's how the fire effects work compared to, like, the other attacks. There's, like, this explosion slam that he always does that makes it really hard to use any other strat than the strat that I used early on the Cleric Beast. So, we'll see, and I could be fairly OP leveled. I don't know. I mean, you've seen how I've clipped through all the other bosses, so... I think I mentioned this before with not liking the Cleric Beast as a boss fight, and this is one of them that, like, got me to appreciate that. Is I'm like, I do like the Cleric Beast, and you get a better sense when you're in a boss room. It's like, this is meant for a boss like this, so... Yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, already happened. Oh. That explosion, so... See, it's so hard to stay close to him. His thing, though, is that, like, his attacks explode after they happen. What am I supposed to do? It's like you're supposed to, you know, go around and then, like... It's like he, like, just explodes every now and again, and you can't be near him when he explodes. It's like, what else does he have other than that? His legs snap apart during the fight? And then he crawls around. Anything else? I'm like, no, other than that, he really just is the Cleric Beast. It's like, oh. The conclusion you arrive at, he's a worse version of the Cleric Beast. With a better boss room. But a reused boss room. A boss room has been used too many times, so... motherfucker. That's why I'm just like, this is boring. Because you're seeing this. I'm just getting hit by his fire attacks, and it's like, it's not even like I'm making all that big of mistakes, but the mistakes are, they matter so much in this fight for some reason. You're right that this does sound very, like, Halloween-y. It's definitely the organ that is the reason why it feels that way. Finally. Fucking God, and it's so easy to get caught on the lava, man. Fuck that. Fuck you. What's your name, Spooky Boob Lady from, the hell was her name? The spider lady from DS1. It's like that, where you can get stuck on the lava as it's in the ground. It, like, you just get stun locked by being like, oof, that hurt, that was lava, and Lawrence is the exact same thing. That's the best fire resistance the old Garb honestly does. It doesn't make a difference though in this fight. That's what's so frustrating, is it's like, whatever you do doesn't even matter. 'Cause the truth is, like, his attacks explode. That's all it boils down to. His attacks explode. do like that he does that crouch deal. And then his second phase is obviously that his legs snap apart, but he already had like the crouching posture. What the fuck is happening? Fuck. See, that's it. Like, it just huge, sweeping attacks that are just insanity. God. I'm gonna wash my hands. Right? Back to Bandy. I don't have any more. Let me go back. Because my weapon's up as much as it can be. There's not much else to do. Alright. Do I have any more Madman's knowledge? I should have. Yeah, great ones, use multiple. Alright. Get ourselves some beast blood. We could also, I mean, we could just farm for a while. I don't know if he's more susceptible to bolt or fire. I don't know. I think I usually go fire for pretty much everything. It matches up well with the fire effects usually stack pretty well with the beast blood pellets. Alright. Last time. It's gotta be it. Can't get stuck on Lawrence just like I got stuck on the Orphan of Kos, can I? Because I don't have the excuse about the dress. I'm genuinely... And I'm beast blood pelleting up, I didn't... items... Orphan. Funny too, because I think in a lot of ways he's supposed to be left hard. He's supposed to kind of be the final boss, because it's easy to overlook getting that skull and think to go back to this place. I mean, he is supposed to be the one optional boss inside of this game, or the DLC, that is to say. So, I don't know. second part for the win. The answer is seemingly unambiguously yes right now. Until that happens, like always. Fuck. Fuck me. Alright. Beast blood pellet up. Fire paper up. Alright. Fuck you. Alright, let's one phase it. Alright. And then I'm dead. Irritating. I don't know what else you draw from this fight other than that. It's an irritating fight. Just lava, AoE, and wide sweeping attacks that are really difficult to dodge. Aided by particle effects that slow down the fucking frame rate and make it so that you can't even play the game. Fuck him, I'm gonna fight Gehrman. Talk about, the choice. Did I buy? I don't even know if I did. I don't think I did buy Bolt Hunter's Marks. I gotta buy some. Same with Bone Marrow Ash. I should just explore around a little more, honestly. No. Oh, really? It's true, I haven't prepared it in a while. I want to run out on that before the final fight. Ow! That's unfortunate what just occurred right there. Alright. He's going back. Fuck. Alright. Ow, you bastard. I didn't mean it. Moment of truth. Do I have any beast blood pellets or old hunter's marks? I do. I think I bought at least one. So And that's what I'm talking about. Right there, I just got 43k, and it's like, you don't get half as much from most of the bosses that you fight at this point, so... Yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah, let's get some blood vials and then head on in. Ever since this game, all the other From games owe their final level to this fucking arena. It's insane. But yeah, Soul of Cinder and Ishin ending in like a reed/flower field. It's just insane how picturesque this location is. What an amazing final boss. Yeah, so first things first, I'm pretty sure this will work as long as I do it before I go, but let's pop all of these so that we get our cosmic energy. What does the description on these guys say? And it is, I mentioned it already, but it really is funny. 1/3 of an umbilical cord. There's 4 of them. 1/3 of umbilical cord, a great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The 3rd umbilical cord precedented the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes are the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. Ooh.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Ever since I started playing games, I've used Bandicam for game capture to basically have Blu-ray file equivalents of video game footage in the event that I ever wanted to make videos. Because one of the reasons why I got into gaming is I wanted to make a video on The Last of Us Part 2, which I did. And I used my capture footage, so that was before I streamed. But the first time that I played Bloodborne, I had it on capture, and I actually have the exact time that I stood there looking at this decision, because I went back and forth over this. There's an aspect of acceptance to this choice where you can be like, well, you've seen what you've seen. It's like, submit your life. It's like, die, be free. Seems like a pretty good deal, but then refuse. So what does refuse mean in this context? Now, there's the story aspect that people go for with Gehrman, where Gehrman is trapped in this dream and you take his place when you kill him, either just in terms of taking over the hunter's dream, because that's the outcome. You end up in the wheelchair, you basically replace him, or you become a great one yourself, which would probably negate the purpose of the dream at all. So those are the outcomes. But I remember my attitude when I played this was, it was almost arrogance. I was like, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to forget. I'm like, you'll be free. And that's the thing, like, submit your life. That means you give up your memories. You give up what was there. And I'm like, I took on cosmic beings. I'm not going to submit my life. I earned this. That was my attitude. I was like, I'm not going to give that up. So, and that's the ironic thing about this. I think this has the best ending of all of From Software, because it's a good thing to put this behind a choice. Some of the ending, I love the endings of Sekiro, but they get a little confusing. They're in the track of like Ronnie's quest line instead of Elden Ring, where it's like, man, some of this is getting a bit too complicated for its own good. In this, it's choices that are built around this outcome. Submit your life is just submit your life. It ends with Gehrman cutting your head off with the scythe, and then you wake up in Yharnam. Just like Eileen did. It's a good ending. And then refuse is leads to the two outcomes where you replace Gehrman. But the point of it is it's basically a choice about what you want to do with your memories and what you want to do with your life. Submit your life means you forget. It's like, is everything in this game so traumatizing and insane that you're better off just not knowing, not remembering anything? And then the alternative to that is to fight and to stick by what you have. All the endings of this game are good. All three of them are good endings. It's a matter of which one matches you as a person, which is what makes it such a good RPG ending, because it's meant to make you think on yourself and about what you might do with this kind of a scenario. So I'd probably go for the second ending in terms of which ending would I personally go for. I like the ending that you don't become a great one and you're still under the thumb of the great one. Because frankly, like me, I wouldn't want to become a god. I wouldn't it doesn't seem like a good outcome with my life. I would want to stay human. I mean, everyone in this game doesn't want to become a beast. So it's very interesting, all the different things that make you think about who you are as a person. But enough philosophy, let's murder this motherfucker.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
Off to a great start. music is fucking insane. Like I said, what's in my mind is like two old friends like fighting on a beach. Like imagine like some beach fight with like Obi-Wan versus Anakin level stakes. Like that's what the music sounds like. It sounds like so bombastic and like regretful. It's also, I do want to say I love that you can parry him and that he's like, it's as viable of a strat as it is in this, but it is very easy to get those parries in. Should go into phase transition. Air jump. And by the way, trading damage I totally think is the right way for this. Right. Whoa. Fucking... Really hard to avoid that one. Oh, another charge up. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was like going through the entire room for a second or something. Damn. God. Really love to get a full fair and square on this one. I don't want to use items just like I did with Orphan of Kos. And I like trading damage with them. I like going through, because I'm like, I don't think this should be an easy fight. I don't think this should be one where you just... Like, what I did with Maria, where I really did just essentially parry her through and through. I'm like, I don't like doing that with Garamond. I like it being more of a fight. I missed because of the step. I was like, where were we? Oh yeah, dying to the final boss. Alright. I do think he actually hits a good sweet spot for difficulty as well. again. Fuck. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to back step in that one. Just kind of tricky. I don't even know what direction that's supposed to come in, or like how you're quote-unquote supposed to avoid that attack. Uh-oh. Wait, that actually visceraled him? Okay. That like sucked me in. It was like... I was like behind him or something. I don't even know what happened there. That was a really weird reaction to that move. God. This is always the case. I'm so used to fighting pretty much all the bosses with beast blood pellets and fire paper, and then when you strip everything down, go itemless, you're like, oh yeah, this game is actually fairly hard. It's supposed to be a challenge. See, it happened again. Like that. Did you see that? I don't know if that was just the way that it works with the environments, but it was like I was, again, magnetism is what I keep going with. It's like I'm magnetized to the enemy. Yeah, that was just because the scythe pulled me in. That's a hell of a retort. Oh, damn. Fuck. That looked like the timing should have worked out there. I know that's what they all say. That looked like it worked alright. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that works perfectly. Break and lock on and then going. Fuck. Parries in the second. It's just like Orphan of Kos. I just don't know the parries all that well in the second window. Alright. Come on, just one? Alright, now let's just wail away. I've got that moon energy. Your powers are nothing against mine. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna fuck off. What? No! You bastard! Oh, okay, fine. I didn't get any money anyway. I'm gonna be back in a little bit. It'll be a sec. Okay. So that's Gehrman down. Which chat again? Love that fight, by the way. It is a very good hunter on hunter fight. It feels like you're fighting essentially an equal. Oh, I never used the second blood rock. I never actually used it to level. What did I want to buy? I wanted to buy his drip. Hang on. 7,000? I'll just do one farm session. Oh, is it? Okay. Anything else for insight? Let's farm up. Yeah. And that Lawrence, and then I'll do some collections. Honestly, I might just get fairly OP with leveling. I don't want to farm in circles though, because the Moon Presence and Lawrence should be completely it. And the Moon Presence is easy. I'll talk a little bit about the Moon Presence when we get there. I think it loosely, like, is a boss at all. I don't think it really is meant to be much more than just kind of that last thing that you overcome. That's kind of the point, is like, well, this thing, it's not bigger than you now, you know? Like, it may have been a cosmic being that could, like, you know, bend you to its will before, but now, like, you got that umbilical cord, you're a great one now. So it's